Hi, it's the M.L.M for the Soul channel. I do have a new topic for today. Before I begin, I just would like to say, may the words and expressions of my mouth and the thoughts and meditations of my heart find favor and acceptance before you, Hashem, and some people I thank who've inspired me. Hope they can inspire you as well. I will have links below this video to the sites of Rabbi Shalom Arish, Rabbi Lazer Brody, Rabbi Yosef Mizrahi, Rabbi Eli Mansour, Bailon Anava, Rabbi Yuval Ovadia, Rav Daniel Asore, Nisan Baruch Black, David Sachs, Rabbi Michael Skobach, Jews for Judaism, Rabbi David Asher, Rabbi Ron Ruvain, and Rabbi Yosef Chesney. So if you've never checked out this channel before, I will have a link below this video to my first video, which explains what M.L.M for the Soul means, what it stands for, and what I'm doing. So this is for the upcoming parasha, Parashat Ki Tei'tzeh, or Tei'tzeh, however you pronounce it. And this is from the weekly Parasha Insights from Rabbi Eli Mansour. And I call this, the strength of the Yetzer Hara prevents you from thinking. So, this is related to the halacha, a very difficult halacha called the law of the Eshet Yafat Tohar. And the Torah describes the Jewish soldier who goes out to war and desires a non-Jewish woman. That's what it's talking about. Someone he meets during the wartime and she's pretty. He is permitted to have an intimate encounter with her, but must then bring her home, and if they wish to be married, he must convert her. Why does the Torah allow the soldier to have relations with this non-Jewish woman? The Torah usually demands restraint. So why is in this case, the soldier permitted to succumb to his Yetzer Hara? So he's saying that previously he discussed the interpretation from the Or HaChaim, HaKadosh, which exemplifies the depth with which the Torah must be studied to avoid reaching incorrect conclusions. He explains that the soldiers who went out to war were righteous, they were holy tzaddikim, and thus when one of them felt attracted to a captive woman, there was good reason to suspect that this was due not to her physical appearance, but rather because of the spark within her soul. If indeed this woman had such a holy spark within her, he was encouraged to convert and marry her. Before he did so, however, he was required to first ascertain that his feelings of attraction were indeed spiritual and not physical. The soldier would therefore bring the woman to his home and spoil her attractive appearance. If you recall that, they have to let their nails go very long, shave their head, put on really ugly clothes, and cry for their parents. So it's makes her not attractive. So if he still experienced desire for her, then it could be assumed that he was drawn to the spark within her soul, and he would thus marry her. So now he wants, Rabbi Mansour says he wants to make another point. The simple understanding of this parasha is that the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, is relentless, and its most successful tactic is to prevent a man from thinking. So men and women run from place to place without even thinking about why they were created. If a person would stop and think, why did Hashem create me? He would conclude that he was created to serve Hashem. And eventually he would realize that he must follow the manual, which is the Torah, which offers us instructions for life. Just like every machine comes with an instruction manual, so too man was created and was given an instruction manual called the Torah. So this life is a vestibule. It is a bridge between this world and the next. People are not supposed to stop on the bridge. The only way to get to eternity is through this world. However, people treat this world, the bridge, as if it is an eternity. Those who do not prepare in this world will not press through the corridor into the next one. So this is the preparation for that. So you've got to put in the effort. So the soldier who went out to war is completely focused on fighting. He is unable to think about other issues. Hashem says that in this case, since he is completely preoccupied, Hashem does not hold him responsible, and he is given permission to have relations with her, and then decide whether they are to be married. It is from this unique halachic dispensation that we learn a very important lesson about the strength of the Yetzer Hara. So that's something to think about, something to contemplate, and I hope that we all can not be prevented from thinking from the Yetzer Hara, that we can overcome that, and that we will all merit to live and see the coming of Mashiach speedily in our days and the rebuilding of our final and everlasting Beit HaMikdash. Amen, and thanks for watching.